They bought the Buffalo Sabres, I don't know, 7 years ago or so? Super. New owners for the Sabres. What has happened since then? What is up, Bills Mafia? I'm back. We have 343 days until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57. And this channel is going to document every day leading up to that magical moment with a video. Really hope you join me for the ride. It's going to be a lot of fun. This video is brought to you by Chardonnay. So Terry Pegula and his wife Kim, how did he hook up with Kim? Like, she's 30 years younger, and she's kind of hot, and he's just kind of like an old guy that you don't really expect to. Oh, I know.
Money, 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 must be funny in the rich man's world.
They bought the Buffalo Sabres, I don't know, 7 years ago or so? What has happened since then? They certainly haven't won the Stanley Cup, and they haven't even made the playoffs, really. I think they made the playoffs that year that he bought the Sabres, and that was it. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Bills, they've turned their franchise around, and they are kicking butt. So a lot of us Buffalo sports fans are wondering, what is the deal? How can the Bills be so good when it seems as if the Bills are an afterthought for Mr. Terry Pegula and Kim, while the Sabres are their passion? They want to win the Stanley Cup. If they win the Super Bowl, which they will this year, they'll be happy. They'll be like, cool, man. It's a little bonus for us. But what they really want, at least what Terry really wants, is for the Sabres to win the Stanley Cup. I went to a game tonight.
Wish the Sabres were as good as the Bills. They ain't. That's kind of weird. Wow. Got the same owner.
Why? The Buffalo Sabres lost by a final score of 3-0. And of course, this channel isn't about the Buffalo Sabres, but it was on my mind. Why are the Sabres so bad and the Buffalo Bills so good under the same ownership? I have a feeling that Mr. Pegula really loves the Sabres too much, that he meddles too much in the back end of the organization. When it comes to decision-making, ideas that he thinks would work for trades. And it's the only thing I can think of is that he has too much input, or tries to have too much input in the team. Kind of like with Jerry Jones of the Dallas Cowboys. I think they should be probably better than they are, but I think Jerry Jones just meddles too much in the affairs that should be handled by those they hire to handle the affairs. The GM and the coach. So that's what I suspect could be going on. Terry Pegula is too involved, or tries to be too involved, in the inner workings of the Buffalo Sabres, while with the Buffalo Bills, he got the right people in place, Brandon Beane, Sean McDermott, and he let them go. I mean, in the early part of his ownership of the Bills, there were some missteps with Coach Rex Ryan. I have a feeling he might have been involved with that hiring. So finally, Terry Pegula said, hey, football-wise, just you guys do what you got to do. I trust you, and we'll get this thing going. And sure enough, they did. I think with the Buffalo Sabres, Terry Pegula is on the phone too much. Hey, I don't like that you made this trade, or I don't like this player on this team, or I don't like the direction you guys are going, or what type of system are you guys running here? And I think that possibly, it's all speculation, that Terry Pegula is too involved in what's going on behind the scenes with the Buffalo Sabres. And that is why they're as bad as they are. I don't know. Is there any other explanation of why the Sabres are bad? Is it just bad luck? Do they just are making bad choices left and right when it comes to the players that they bring on the team? Tell you what, they got some good players now. I do like what I see. That Tage Thompson, I liked him as soon as I saw him out of St. Louis. That Alex Tuck, that Peyton Krebs, they are some pieces that I think going forward could propel this team back into the playoffs. That's it. See you tomorrow.